Okay, here's a great routine to wake you up in the morning or anytime you need a little energy boost or a pick me up. It's going to get you easy and feeling good every inch of you. So just start sitting and start easy. Just roll around in your body. Start deepening your breath here. And be relaxed enough in your body that your breath moves you. So every breath in gives you a little lift. Every breath out softens you down. Another big breath lifting you. You sit a little taller. Exhale, soften. You can even lean a little side to side there. Then once more, big inhale. Feel a little strong on your breath in. And then exhale, soften on in. Maybe roll around a little bit here. And then big inhale, everything high. Reach up. And then ease on down. So you're nice and relaxed here. And your breath, body, same thing. Every breath in is moving you. Every breath out is relaxing you. Let's take a lean off to the left here. So this can look like anything. You just take a little lean, you breathe it, and you explore. Maybe you take a belly curl around to the floor there. Maybe you open your chest to the ceiling. And if some part of you wants to move, you let it move. Knee wants to lift, you let it lift. If you want to linger in the first place you find, you just stay there. You want to explore so you get to find those good spots that feel especially good to your body each day. So that's left and right. You come a little forward. Maybe you're straight forward. Maybe you're off to one side. Maybe you roll a little gently around side to side here. And then round it on up. Get your hands behind you there. Lean back, put a little weight in your arms. Take a big breath here. Open up lower belly to upper chest. And then come back center. See how you feel now. Take a big breath. Soften, and then ease off to one side. Swing your legs around. And come onto your hands and knees here. Little pigeon there, and right into your downward dog. So relax. You always want to see, is my body relaxed enough to be movable? So you take a big breath in your downward dog, soften up. Another big breath, big downward dog split. Exhale, bring it in for a low lunge, and we're going to explore around this low lunge. You can have your hands on the ground there. You can take a walk around to one side, roll around to the other. Really getting to feel into your hips here. Relax that back knee. And then you can just ease it on down to the ground. Maybe you want to come up high. You walk your hands up. Maybe you want to take a twist here. There are a million ways you can get into your body here. So maybe try a different one each time. And bit by bit, breath by breath, you're going to get into every single inch of your body. So left hand on the ground there, back toes tucked, big inhale, hips lift, legs lengthen, curl to the right there. And then trade hands, right hand comes down, back heel down, big inhale, fill up a triangle here. And then soften both knees, huge inhale, pulls you to the ceiling. And then exhale, ease on back. And you're kind of come into a reverse twist here. And then exhale, roll it back to regular, huge inhale, lift. And then exhale, sink and tip back, reverse. Breathe it on back, front leg straight. And then exhale, ease into a triangle. A little bend in your knees when you're coming. Anytime you're moving, if you have a little bend in your knees, it's going to make it easier to move. Let's revolve that triangle. Left hand down, right hand high. Take a breath. Bring it back, regular triangle. Right hand down, left hand high. Breathe that. Soften your knees again, hand back of the room. Big inhale, pulls you up. Reach up strong. And then easy as you sink and tip back, reverse. Breathe it on back, feel into those ribs. And then you're going to move. Just move it right on through. You can play around here in a little warrior three, round up for a hug. You can move around this hug by softening that standing knee and just rolling your hips around a bit. See how you feel. See what you got around everything. Same with a standing split. You don't have to hold stiff and tense in a split one, just waiting for it to be over. You can relax those knees and roll your legs around every which way. See how you feel around your hips. And then back to low lunge, into a high lunge. Big breath lifts you. Easy exhale brings you back down, hands on the ground. Make your way to downward dog. And we got another side here. So you start by relaxing, lean over. You're going to round out, put something in the middle here. So come through an up dog. Maybe you're up high in your up dog. Maybe you're down low, rolling around on your belly. Maybe you come onto your forearms here, kind of in a rocking sphinx. So all of these, you always have the option. If you feel good, you find a spot, you just want to be still in that spot, then you're still. You breathe there. But you want to explore, you find all of your spots, then you explore. So lean over to the right, inhale left thigh high. Exhale, bring it in for a low lunge. Ease it on in there. And stay low. You rise on your fingertips. Put a little bend in your back knee. It's going to make it easier to move and explore around you here. And if you want to linger longer anywhere you find, you linger just as long as you want. You're just doing all of this moving and exploring. So bit by bit, you get to find your way into every inch of your body. Connect all of your inches together. All of your inches are good inches, so you want to get into everything you got. And this slow lunge could be down low, could be twisting, could be arms up to the ceiling. A million ways you can do this. So right hand on the ground, back toes tucked. Curl your belly, your chest over to the left side there. Big inhale, hips lift, legs lengthen. Soften your knees and trade hands. Left hand down, right hand high. Big inhale pulls you up. Soften your knees again. Right hand back of the room. Big inhale lifts you to the ceiling. You're going to exhale and bring it around. Yeah, nice. Big inhale, reach back. And you're going to move. Yeah, right into a triangle. Huge breath here. And then revolve your triangle. Take a big breath, belly to the left. And then bring it back, regular triangle. Left hand down, right hand high. Breathe that. Soften both knees, right hand back. And big inhale lifts you to the ceiling. And then exhale, sink and tip back reverse. Breathe to the back of the room. Feel those ribs. And then move to the front, right through your warrior three. Warrior three wants a hug. So roll on up and give your knee a hug. You could be still here if you want to move around it. Again, you soften that standing knee, and that makes you more movable. And then on an exhale, you take your dive to a standing split. You roll that around. You could point that right knee high, low, everywhere in between. You can roll yourself right into a handstand if you want. Most important thing is whatever you're up to, you're not pushing, struggling, or forcing anything. You're just staying easy and rolling around in your body. This is my body. That's what it looks like when I'm doing things. You're going to find your own way. It's just a starting point. What everyone else looks like is just a starting point. Something to look at, but you just explore you and keep finding what feels good. So downward dog, nice and relaxed, elbows and knees. You roll it out. Let's take some side planks. So you roll into your right hand. The side plank might almost be sitting. You might breathe it open, roll your chest around. You're just seeing that every inch of your body, everything you got is happy to move. If you find yourself in a stiff and tense kind of side plank, you see that there's some part of your body that isn't happy moving, you're going to help that part. You're going to see, can I move? And how does everything I move through feel? And you just get into every single part of you that way. Get happy in every single part of you that way. Now you're all the way down. You can give yourself a full body rolling massage here. Have your fingers interlaced and just roll around. You can come all the way on your back if you wanted to. And then replant your palms and big breath. Lift on up and shift your hips back to downward dog. Inhale, right thigh high and just roll it around. Just exploring your hips here. Let's bring it in for a pigeon. So ease that shin on forward. And you don't have to hurry into your pigeon. You could stay upright. You could sit on that right hip. This is especially good for runners. If you want to be super careful with your knees and you've got strong hips, sometimes it's nice to just ease onto that right hip. Sit right on it rather than have it up in the air. And then you find something you like. Maybe it's a straightforward pigeon. Maybe you walk your hands off to one side or the other. Maybe you stay high. All this exploring, again, is just to find what's good in your body. And if you want, you can sweep it around. You can come into a ankle to knee or something cross-legged. You're just checking into your hips here. A normal, traditional might be to come straight forward, but you got lefts and rights, so you might as well get into them. Feel your way around all your parts, and then you could sweep back through an opposite side pigeon just to check through that and take a big breath on your way back. Ease yourself back, and then right away inhale left thigh high. Roll it around. Feel around this one on your way into pigeon. You don't have to hurry to get into pigeon. There's a whole lot of you to check into every single thing that you move through. So the less goal-oriented you are, the less of a hurry you are to get into any particular pose. This kind of taking your time getting into all of you is what makes all the tricky stuff a whole lot easier. So if you spend time here, this is what makes all those tricky things, all the things everyone thinks are so hard, handstands, balances, everything that seems to require a lot of strength or a lot of experience. If you really get into you, you feel your way around pigeon, you feel your way around cat-cows, Get into your lefts and rights, and you pay attention to your body. You notice when, right there, feels good to linger and breathe and connect into that part. That's when you're going to get really good at using everything you got. So that's your other pigeon. You can swing back through a cross-legged here. Sometimes cross-legged is easier on your knees, so you're the world's leading expert on you. You know how you feel better than anyone. So if ankle to knee feels nice, great. If you want to come into kind of a knee to knee or a cow face here, that sometimes feels a lot easier on my knees. And then I just ease on back. Your hips might come to the ground, they might not. You might hang straight over, you might head left or right. You're just constantly paying attention to how you feel and treating that as valid. Most important thing is your body is always talking to you. Best thing you can do is take your time. So you move slow enough and breathe deep enough that you get to feel and you have a chance to respond to how you feel. We'll bring it on back to a downward dog here. Relax your elbows and knees and just ease it into a nice up dog. Again, you could be high there. You could stay low and roll around. Make your way back to downward dog. Let's take a walk. You've done it. You probably feel pretty awake, hopefully pretty good here. So take a nice stroll forward, a little forward fold. You can have your knees bent here. You want to always be as relaxed and easygoing as you can possibly be in your body. So tense, stick straight legs might not be so relaxed. So stay easy. The very top of your inhale, you reach up strong. And then let it go, and you've done it. Hope you had fun.